Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to talk about JavaScript data types. In programming, data type is a very important concept. So in JavaScript we have so many different data types, like we have the numbers, we have the strings, and also we have the objects, and also we have the Boolean data type, and also we have undefined, and also we have the null data type. So in this video we're going to talk about each and every one of them one by one. Before that, we need to understand that the data types in JavaScript are dynamic. That means the same variable can be used to hold different data types. Like an example, we can create one variable x and we can assign it one number. So now if we check the data type, so we have to console log type of the variable x, and now we have to see the output in the console. So we're gonna go to the console, and here you can see the output is number. So the variable x is a number because it is holding one number. Now we can use the same variable x and we can use that variable to store one string like John. So now you can see the type of the variable is changed to string. So in JavaScript the types are dynamic. That means the same variable can be used to hold different data types. So now let's talk about the string data type. So a string is a series of characters, and the strings are created by using the quotes. So we can either use the single quote or we can use the double quote. Like an example, we can create one variable x, and then inside the double quotation we can create one string, or instead, or even we can use the single quotation, and then we can print that string onto the console. So you can see we have the string printed onto the console, and also we can print our single quote or double quote. So in that case, to print the double quotation we have to wrap the double quotation inside the single quotation. So you can see the double quotation is printed as a string. Similarly, to print the single quotation we have to wrap our single quotation inside the double quotation, and this way we can print our single quotation as a string onto the console. And next we are going to talk about the JavaScript numbers. So JavaScript has only one type of number, and the number can be a decimal number or the number without any decimal point. Like an example, we can create one variable a and we can store one number, and then if we check the type of the variable a, and you can see the type is number, and also the variable can store number with the decimal point, and still the type of the number will be number. And next we are going to talk about the JavaScript Boolean. So the booleans can have only two values, either can be true or the value can be false, and the booleans are often used in conditional testing. Like an example, we can use one conditional testing like 2 = 2. So this is one true statement, so the condition is true, that's why it is returning the boolean value as true. Similarly, if we use the not equal, now you can see it is returning the boolean false. And next we are going to talk about the JavaScript objects. So JavaScript objects are written with curly braces. Like an example, we can create one object, so we have to write const person, and then to create the object we have to use the curly braces. So inside the curly braces the object will have properties as name value pair. Like an example, the person can have the name, and after the colon we have to write the name of the person, so the name can be John. And similarly, after the comma we can have another property like the age. So after the colon we can have the age of the person as 40. So this way we can use the comma separator name value pairs to store the properties of a object in JavaScript. And now if we print the object person onto the console, then you can see we have the object printed onto the console. And also in JavaScript we have the data type as undefined. So a variable without a value has the value as undefined. Like an example, we can create one variable xyz, and now because we are not assigning any value to the variable, so the variable by default has the value as undefined and the type is also undefined. So if we print the type of the variable xyz, so now you can see the type is undefined. And also in JavaScript we have the null data type. So in JavaScript, null is a special value that represents empty or unknown value. Like an example, we can create one variable n and we can simply assign it the null value. Now if we try to print that variable, so you can see it has the value as null. So this way we can simply assign one null value to one variable. So these are all the available data types in JavaScript. So hope you understand the concept. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.